Hey taxpayers, today I want to talk to you about the clean vehicle tax credit. A lot of people know this as the electric vehicle tax credit. The world is going green and the IRS knows it. The government wants to influence it. So if you've been thinking about getting an electric car and going green yourself, now might be the time to do it. Now, we used to have an electric vehicle tax credit. And essentially this credit was for the first 200,000 vehicles that a manufacturer produced, right? If you bought a Tesla a few years ago, you would have gotten this credit when they first sold their first 200,000 vehicles. But that's now since phased out. And before they did this new credit, some of the newer manufacturers that were coming out with electric vehicles had that old credit still available because they hadn't yet sold 200,000 vehicles. This new clean vehicle tax credit is the IRS's way of eliminating that old $200,000 benchmark and allowing more manufacturers, more vehicles to qualify for this credit. However, there's a lot of restrictions. Restrictions on how much you make, restrictions on how the vehicle is built and where it's built, restrictions on the MSRP of the vehicle. So it's really important that you understand all of these complexities in order to actually know whether you're going to qualify for that clean vehicle tax credit. All right, so the credit is $7,500 and you have from 2023 up until 2032, long time guys, to qualify for this credit. Here are some of the things you need to qualify. First, you have to buy it and use it within the US. And second, you have to actually buy it. It cannot be a lease. Next is your income. Your modified adjusted gross income cannot exceed $300,000 as a married filing jointly couple, $225,000 as a head of household, or $150,000 for any other filer, such as a single filer. So if your income already exceeds those thresholds, stop thinking about the clean vehicle tax credit. You don't qualify. Here are some more restrictions. SUVs and vans, the MSRP cannot exceed $80,000, and for sedans, the MSRP cannot exceed $55,000. The battery must have a capacity of at least 7 kilowatt hours, and the gross weight of the vehicle cannot exceed 14,000 pounds. It must be made by a qualified manufacturer, and it must be manufactured here in North America. Now, the income limits, pretty straightforward. The MSRPs, also pretty straightforward. But which manufacturers have the correct vehicles that have the right kilowatts, that have the right pounds, that are manufactured here? Who knows, right? Interestingly enough, and we're going to post a link down below in our caption, the IRS actually has a website where they list all the different manufacturers, and within those manufacturers, which of their vehicles qualify. Now, the first thing I did was start running to my favorite manufacturers to see what electric vehicles they have qualified, right? So I went to Mercedes-Benz, I went to Porsche, and I'm taking a look and I see there that there's one sentence that says, this manufacturer has not finalized their agreement with the IRS as to which vehicles qualify. So that's another important thing to consider here, is that we're so early with this tax credit that we don't know for certain if those vehicles are going to qualify. In fact, a lot of manufacturers this year and next year plan to come out with new electric vehicles. So while you do want to hurry up and get this credit if you qualify, since there is so much time from 2023 to 2032 to claim this credit, it might actually be best to wait for your favorite manufacturer to release data as to whether your favorite soon-to-be or on-the-market electric vehicle will actually qualify for this credit. So what do you guys think? Are you excited about this new clean vehicle tax credit? Do you feel like the IRS made it way too complicated? Are you planning on taking advantage of the credit? Which electric vehicle are you looking to buy? Tell us in the comments below. We love chatting with you. Hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook at Accounting to Scale. Until the next video, your favorite CPA, Tiffany Gonzalez.